Vin.
Yeah.
So as this is loading up, what was the inspiration for this story of like heaven and hell and choices?
It happened like 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was a little kid, I was drawing comic books.
Mm-hmm.
But I was drawing a comic book from different games or movies or something like this. And one day I thought that it might be a good idea to make something what I will imagine. And then I started to write a book, basically a script for the comic book. But as long as I started writing, the more ideas came to me,
Mm-hmm.
and it ended for the book.
Oh, wow. So there's a book out that
Yeah,
someone could read before they play this game just
Yeah,
to get
there are
excited.
3 books. Right now they are in Polish, but
Oh.
when we start to publish this game, we want to have it on English also.
That's awesome. So, you know, you've got this sort of multimedia takeover happening.
Yeah, it will be great.
Okay, so right now we're in the cell.
Yeah, right now we are in the prison.
That doesn't look good. It's a lot of blood.
We will have like 3 different fighting schools. Right now we have a demonic school.
Mm-hmm.
We are fighting right now. When you start playing, you will can discover another 2. There are different fighting styles right now.
Wow.
We are the anti-angel school, where is when we use weapons to fight basically one enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a void when you use the dark force. It's basically like a crowd control.
Okay. Wow.
No mercy in no man's land.
Oh my goodness. So I love the atmosphere, like all of the cages. It feels like this is a world that is lived in, that has seen some stuff.
Who uses levers anymore?
Yeah, right now we are like 42 people on the studio. I mean, we are a new studio in Poland, but
Oh, wow.
basically most of the people in our team have a big experience in gaming. They made games like I don't know, Bulletstorm, Dying Light, or even Gears of War.
Yeah.
So
So there's experience kind of fueling the creation of this game as well.
yeah, we put very hard work on that, and very much of heart of us to make this game. So I hope the people gonna like it.
Yeah. What was the role that you played for this game?
I wrote the script.
Mm-hmm.
I am something like a creative director. We also became a game director, who is basically the guy who is one of the most important people in the studio, the most experienced.
Nice. So you get to really oversee sort of the vision for the whole project.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
This is Forsaken. This is one of the people who is as long in hell that he basically is not a human anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Not hiding anymore, huh?
Oh my
Come on,
goodness.
let's fight.
I mean, I love the action and the movement that's happening in the game. Like, I feel like this will be one of those games that's just really satisfying just to like beat things.
Yeah, that's our goal, to make it satisfied. And we have different 3 skills that you can develop your own character in here. And every time in the game you can change it as much as you like.
So what are the different? So you had like the demon playstyle and sort of the more angel playstyle.
And, like you cannot kill an angel with the demonic power, so you have to be like you have to have the special weapons to kill them.
Okay, so it's not necessarily a choice of like maybe the story, but it's a strategy for what enemies you're facing.
Yeah, something like this.
Oh wow.
They will beat me up.
So what can that just looks really cool. What can people expect from the story? You know, we saw some other characters in the trailer. How is he going to sort of grapple with this choice of not wanting to be a part of Lucifer's plans?
At first, it's really hard for him because he doesn't understand the world. He doesn't understand what's going to happen. But as we progress with the game, we see he's start to be more powerful, and he starts to understand what's going on and he starts to understand that it wasn't an accident, everything to happen to him. So basically, the main point of the story is that even you are horns on your head, doesn't mean you are a bad person, and there's always a choice in your life. And basically, this is what he's trying to do, to choose for himself. So this is the target that we want to show.
Oh wow! So, and what inspired you with this game? So you obviously you have the script, you have the story that you know you wanted to tell. Were there any other elements that you were hoping that to bring into this game?
About the story, I think like I said before, is about the choice we made in life. But about the game, we didn't want to do just fighting games. We wanted to do something more fun, like puzzles. We will see it in the next move. So the lore of the story is big. So if you
these ending blows. All right, so it's not just, you won't just go through and do these sort of stages of fights after fights. There's going to be puzzle elements as well.
Yeah, there will be. And it's a linear game, of course, but you have also different paths you can choose to go. To explore more the world, to see how it goes in here in Hell, or even in Miami. When you are in here, our main goal is to if someone plays it or read the book. At the end, my goal is to write a book that, in the end, you think that it basically might happen, but I don't know it.
I'm like, I hope this doesn't happen. It looks pretty dark.
I hope to. Oh yeah, and this is the guy. This is the guy Agaras. He's the former soldier of the Belial. He's the one of the princess in Hell. This is the guy we have to rescue.
It's not the time to ask questions. You are Agaras.
But I'm sure there's going to be something that maybe stops you from just taking him out of his confinement, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to be that easy.
It's never easy.
Never easy. So what kind of puzzles, because right now it says solve the puzzle to free Agaras, what kind of puzzles do you incorporate into this game?
We wanted to make every puzzle you're gonna meet on the game is gonna be different. We didn't want to put it on only one feature, and then it's exactly what you're gonna do same time. This is gonna be a puzzle. So we make really hard work in here to make it also hard and also interesting to the players. That if you're gonna play the game, every puzzle is gonna be a different challenge, and basically this is what we try to accomplish. Right now, our goal is to put Agaras in the right place that we can take him down.
And I see right there flashing, and I'm not sure if this is perhaps because it's the demo, but it says press Y to skip puzzle.
Yeah, because we were gonna show the demo to the public, and when you go to the event like GDC or PAX or even some of the bigger events, there are a lot of games in there, so not everyone have that much time to play it. So if you like to make a puzzle, you can do it. If you don't have time, you can just skip it.
Oh, that's nice. Always just to like help get the demo moving, especially at these sort of time crunch situations.
Yeah, something like this. We just want to show the people what they want to see.
That shouldn't be a problem. Plenty of tormentors here, and I have a feeling they're not just going to let it walk out.
And it's such a bummer. We won't be able to figure out what happens because we are right at the time. So we won't be able to see if they'll just be able to walk out. And maybe this is the one time in the game world it's easy. But if someone wanted to keep track of Devil's Hunt and see what happens in the rest of the story, where can they find you online?
On our internet page or Instagram, Facebook, we have all that things. So I think the demo walkthrough will gonna be on the internet very soon.
Oh, awesome.
So you can see it by yourself.